That morning walk used to be Arthur's favorite part of the day. But lately, it felt like a truce with a body that was quietly betraying him. It started with little things, like a grunt when getting out of the car or a wobble when putting on his socks. Last week, he even struggled to lift a bag of potting soil. His daily walk was still nice, but it was like polishing the hood of a car with a failing engine. It just wasn't enough. Frustrated, he mentioned it to his doctor. "My walks don't seem to be working anymore." His doctor listened and said, "Arthur, walking is fantastic for your heart and mind, but it's only one piece of the puzzle. As we age, we have to specifically train for strength, balance, and stability. Otherwise, we lose them." She gave him a referral to a specialist named Sarah. A week later, Arthur was in Sarah's bright, airy studio. She had a kind smile and a calm energy. "Dr. Evans is right," she said. "Walking is a great baseline, but it neglects the 4 pillars of fitness after 60. She counted them on her fingers. 1. Functional strength for daily tasks. 2. Balance, your best defense against falls. 3. Flexibility to keep you moving without pain. And 4. Bone density to keep your bones strong." Arthur was skeptical. "I'm not looking to become a bodybuilder." Sarah laughed. "I'm not asking you to. This is about preserving your independence. It's about playing with your grandkids without worrying about your back. It's about getting up from the sofa without a push." "Sound good?" Arthur nodded, a flicker of hope ignited. "Great," Sarah said. "Then let's forget the treadmill for today. We're going to do 5 simple exercises you can do at home. First up, the chair squat." Sarah put a sturdy chair behind Arthur. "This isn't about speed," she said. "It's about control. This is the foundation of standing up and sitting down." Arthur slowly lowered himself and pushed back up. "See," Sarah said, "you're re-strengthening the exact muscles you need to get out of your favorite armchair with ease. That's better for your functional strength than any walk." Next, the wall push-up. "Walking does very little for your upper body," Sarah explained as she guided him to a wall. "This simple move strengthens your chest, shoulders, and arms. This is what helps you push a heavy door or, more importantly, push yourself up if you ever take a tumble. It's a lifesaver." Third was the heel 2-toe stand. "Time for balance," Sarah said, having Arthur stand next to a countertop. He placed one foot directly in front of the other, like he was on a tightrope, and immediately wobbled. "That's the point," Sarah encouraged. "You're waking up your balance systems." This single exercise, done consistently, is more effective at preventing falls than walking on a flat, predictable path. Fourth, the single leg stance. Arthur held the counter and lifted one knee. "Think about putting on your pants or tying your shoes," Sarah said. "You do this every day. This isn't gym class, this is life class." And finally, the calf raise. Standing at the counter, Arthur rose up onto his toes. "Your calf muscles are your second heart," she explained. "They pump blood back up your legs. This is also fantastic for your bone density. Control is key." After 2 rounds, Arthur was surprised. He wasn't out of breath, but he felt a warm hum in his muscles. "That's it," Sarah said, handing him a printout. 10 to 15 reps for the squats and push-ups, 30 seconds for the balance holds. Do this 2 or 3 times a week. It takes less than 10 minutes, and you'll feel a difference in a month. 3 weeks later, Arthur was in his living room, moving with a new confidence. The real test came when his grandson's ball rolled under the sofa. Without a second thought, Arthur lowered himself into a deep squat, grabbed the ball, and pushed himself back up smoothly. His grandson looked up at him. "You're strong, Grandpa." Arthur smiled, a genuine smile he hadn't felt in years. He knew he'd still take his walks, but now it would be for the joy of it. The real work, the work of preserving the man he was happening right here. It wasn't about being better than anyone else. It was about being better than he was yesterday. And for the first time in a long time, he knew he was winning. If Arthur's story resonates with you, give these simple exercises a try. It's never too late to start building a stronger, more stable you. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more tips on staying active and independent at any age.